All right, how's our data? Oh, data's looking pretty bad, so we'll go ahead and buy it. We have money, it's fine. It's fine. There's money in the bank.
It's not like we have, 1.6, 1.7-ish million.
Yeah. Like I was telling you and Kimmy the other night, I'm kind of burning through this map, so.
I say, the used equipment sales with the mod you have,
Yeah.
it is a good way to burn through a map.
It's fast, and then the money we're making off the pigs, like. Although, I don't know, I could just be selling crop and probably making about the same, so.
At the same point, pigs pretty easy though too.
Well, especially I'm only feeding them corn. Like they're easy to handle, you know. Like it's not hard work. It doesn't really take that much time. It's just corn. It's cow, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get this lime spreader going. Then if you want to feed the pigs or the cows, I mean.
I can.
There's a telehandler over there, and there's silage bales and storage building. Otherwise, I'll be over there in a minute to do it. Either way is fine by me. Big thing is getting the lime spreader good, because like, get behind on lime spread and it takes forever. I do have 3 of them though, so that helps. Just saying. By the way, parts of Missouri are in red flag warnings again. And no, it has nothing to do with Russia. It means there's a fire risk today again. Missouri doesn't really get red flag warnings very often, so.
How many bales should I pull out? Just pull them all out?
I'll pull out as many as you can. Yeah, you can always just pile more in the barn. That's not a problemo. You know what, Chad? After this harvest, I need to use some slurry up, probably. What are we up to? 1.7 million liters, yeah. Plus a decent amount probably in the animals. Oh, God, there goes the corn. There goes the profit, chat. It's gone. That's okay. Alright, so we'll hire that guy. Need to obviously get my combine out of here, but let's get this truck first. That mother bin looks good on this Ford. Looks good. Okay, so Nick, you're down at that field, right?
My combine's down there.
Or your combine, that's what I meant to say. Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this truck going. It's gonna empty and then it'll go to that field. For future harvesting considerations. Actually, I'll send this down there too. Why not? Alright. So let's see. Let's check the critters. The pigs. Pigs can use a little food too, actually. Grab this other truck. I'll load. This guy. All I know is it's like kind of cold out. It's up to 48 out there. Man, the wind. Kind of chilly out there. It's supposed to be like 65 this weekend, by the way, on Saturday for us. Kind of looking forward to that.
Must be nice.
But the best part is, so last year when we went to this birthday party, as Tony likes to call it, it actually like kind of rained, kind of had frost coming out of the ground. The snow was melting. So this entire like auction lot was just a swamp, right? Yep. And like it got worse throughout the day because it got up to maybe like 50, but it was just sloppy, nasty mess. Like I wore boots. I don't ever wear boots, you know. I wear tennis shoes all the time now, right?
Yep.
And I wore boots because they were, it was so nasty. Well, this year, it's already dry, kind of dry outside.
Yeah.
And there's no precipitation forecasted at all this week, so it should be nice and dry there. Watch now to be dusty. Can't win, you know, either mud or dust.
Are you
Really,
gonna get a really fluke rainstorm? It's just gonna be mud.
right?
Or muddy in spots, then dusty in other spots.
Yeah. Well, that's what somebody was saying. Oh, I guess when we get in wet spells around here and then it starts to dry out a little bit, it's like, yeah, my mud's getting kind of dry.
You know?
It happens. It happened in the spring for us last year, and then, you know, it completely turned off, and there was no mud around here.
Say, as a guy that, you know, turns dirt into mud for a living,
Yeah.
I would much rather deal with like just a really watery mud versus a mud that was watery that's that's drying up.
Yeah. We had that the other day at the farm. It was awful. You know, well, of course, we were out, like, Dad had some stuff to put out in the, whatever, he had a bin of stuff to dump at the farm for a future fire, right? And so we back into, like, where we're gonna burn that, which is a garden, basically. And he's like, jump out and dump that out. And I was like, all right, so I do. And I get back in the truck, and my shoes were so full of mud. When we came home, I just stopped on my front porch, took my shoes off. It's not even worth coming in the house.
Yeah.
I know I'm tracking mud in. And that was after stomping a bunch outside, too. I left a trail from where I got out of the truck to the front porch. I'm just not going in the house with my shoes on. I'm not doing that.
That's gonna be one thing that I'm gonna like about having my own truck at work.
Yeah.
Because I'll have my own labor, and they get muddy.
Oh, they're the muddy guy. You're the clean guy, yeah.
Is at the dump site. That's where you normally get muddy.
I can see that, yeah. I can see it. Look at you with the boom all extended and everything, huh? You're really taking advantage of that telehandler, aren't you? The tele part of it. Look at him go, chat. You can do what you want. I don't care.
It's actually really hard to do it.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
Instead of taking 4 bales on that trip, I only took 2 because I put 2 back in the spot.
I was gonna say all your movements are so exaggerated. You know, because having the boom extended, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Alright, we'll go ahead and give a few bales over here.
Oh, they must be full.
That's fine. Just leave them in there. Where's Nick's forklift? Ah, good point, Jacob. Good point.
Right here.
I haven't seen it on sale yet. Sorry. My garage door is making noise from the wind.
You need some more bales over there?
These take the straw, but we don't. I was just gonna haul it while you were doing that. My garage door, when the wind hits it just right, it kind of sounds like a kazoo. Is that bad? That's probably normal, right?
Yeah, I could see that was it whistling.
Kazoo. I mean, it's just like a cheapo depot steel garage door. It's nothing, you know, nothing fancy. It's not insulated or nothing.
Makes you feel better. My garage door. I had to assist my opener to pick my garage door up.
I don't even have an opener, dog. We've never had a garage door opener in this house. I am the garage door opener.
Oh.
Which on this door doesn't matter, but back when we had the old like OG wooden door.
Yeah, my garage door. There's no way you'd pick it up without.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. When like a spring would break, because we had a spring break one time off our garage door and it went flying to the back of the garage, hit the wall.
I guess I shouldn't say it's impossible. I have picked my door up.
Oh, it takes like 3 people though. They're not.
I have
fun.
I have wood door that's original to the house when it was built.
Yeah, that's what ours was back in the day. Yeah, and it's
19
like okay, not that old.
1955.
Oh, that's about that's about right. I think so. Okay, I bought another planter because I've been kind of wanting another planter. So we have another planter. Let's see. Do we have any crop ready? Field 9 is ready. Field 14's ready. And field 14 is what we were talking about going to next anyway. So 9 and 14 are both sorghum and they're both ready. Sweet. How convenient. How convenient. Alright, so that got a 9. Other guy's down there at 14. Back to combining. What's going on? Welcome in. What's popping? Fire it up. Turn it up, son. Right. Oh man, I missed big time. Busted big time, yeah. Do you ever watch any Jersey Shore, Nick?
My wife watches it.
Okay, you know who Paulie D is, right?
Yep.
He DJ'd at a St. Louis Mardi Gras.
Nice.
That was kind of funny.
How do you? I would rather not know who he is or any of them from Jersey Shore.
It's t-shirt time, yeah. How do you plant olive trees? You go into your construction menu. And yes, I think it's on the factory one, isn't it? Yeah. Scroll over to go to your factories, and then you can scroll over, and then you just like you click and then you drag, and that's how you. Has to be the right season too, but you just click and drag and plant what you want, and then after you do the first row, they'll kind of snap to it. Same thing with the grapes. After you do the first row, the next ones will snap to it to maintain the right width. There you go. Yeah, bet.
Did they ever fix it where, you know, if you ever want to take them back out, they actually come back out?
In single player, they're fine.
Oh.
Yeah. You were already on you. What? Are you meaning you asked the question here and then you already went to YouTube to look for the answer? Like I wasn't going to answer it? Is that what you're... I don't know what you mean. Or you mean you couldn't find the answer on YouTube? I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, DJ Pauly D was DJing in the rain for Mardi Gras here in St. Louis.
Nice.
I saw a couple clips. It was really funny, and like the crowd didn't care at all.
Yeah.
I mean, they were kind of into it a little bit, you know.
Also, the same point, the crowd standing in the rain. So you think the crowd really wants to be out there?
No. Remember what you said at the beginning of stream, about when you get up for work.
That's been 2 hours.
Hang on, I'm scrolling back in Spiral's chat log. Hang on. Okay, there was your first comment from today's Spiral. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, I remember. Yeah. Dropping or throwing is the only way they deliver. Oh, wait, did you just have an Amazon delivery that went south, Spiral? Is that what you're talking about? I don't have any grain carts down here, by the way.
Oh, I did not.
I didn't realize this field was this size. This is the first time in this field, so.
I was kind of wondering that because of tram lines.
Yeah. So I figured we'll just drive to the thing. That truck over yonder, you know.
Yep.
Oh. Spiral, none of my mods are here today, apparently. So. Actually, literally none of them are here. So, Spiral, I am the mod. I am the mod.
I say, I don't know about Sean, but I don't know if he's got power.
I don't know. As of last night, the storm wasn't doing much for him.
Right.
So, yeah.
But then it sounded like overnight, a lot of places around.
Oh, did it get bad overnight?
It's kind of what, from like I grasped from the news this morning.
No, I didn't watch any news.
But it tells you how I watched the news was facing away from the TV, trying to catch a little nap because I had a pretty bad migraine when I woke up this morning.
I gotcha. The only thing I heard this morning was an update from the Guthrie thing, and that was that the family's willing to pay $1 million now for information. So I did see part of that video from Savannah, but other than that, I've heard no news today. So.
Yeah.
Well, I did. There was something else I heard too. It kind of falls in the stuff we don't talk about here, so.
Yeah.
Well, there was some more aircraft. We'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
Got to go for a little flight, you know?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right, Jacob. I don't think that's what the airplanes did when they went to fly. Jacob, thanks for the bits. Appreciate them. I saw the other day that the city of Louisville, they released a whole bunch of like police body cam and dash cam and stuff and helicopter footage of that UPS plane that went down a while back.
Yeah.
Some of that video all that video is crazy. I didn't watch all of it. I watched some, but it is wild footage. I need to get out of this field, Nick. I'm 95% full right now. Can I make it?
I'd hope you'd be able to make it there.
Tramlines are saving me. 97%.
I say you were in a better spot than I would have been if I was going with this food like that.
Yeah. It's funny. The good thing this truck holds 100,000. Huh?
And that little thing? Wow.
It's compacted. It's like a garbage truck. It's got a compactor built in. You just don't see it.
Oh.
Yep. It's fine. No worries. Mine looks like it's not even going in the trailer, so.
And at some points, I've even thought like that would be possibly a pretty cool job to have.
The belly dump driver?
Oh, garbage man.
Oh, garbage man. Nowadays, with the way they don't hardly ever get out of the trucks, at least around here, like, they literally just drive a truck.
You gotta remember, it's mentally taxing.
I mean, I can see that. I'm not saying it's not a tough job. I'm just saying, like, it's not what it used to be.
Yeah, it's not physical anymore, for sure.
Not like it used to be, no. I mean, shoot, when I was a kid, there used to be 3 guys. You know, 1 driving and 2 throwing garbage cans all day.
Right.
And now it's like a dude in a truck. Mm-hmm. And he's just sitting there listening to music most of the day. So,
yep.
I don't know about where you live, but we got them like 96-gallon rolling cans, you know.
That's what we have too.
Yeah. You know, outside of when people put down like extra stuff, they pretty well stay in their truck.
Yeah.
So
there's a guy from that posts videos on like Facebook and stuff.
Okay.
You know, he uses his claw. He rarely ever gets out of his truck. He's really good.
Oh, I think I've seen. He'll like pick up all kinds of weird stuff with the claw, right?
Boxes, bags.
Yeah, I've seen him on TikTok. Yep, it's like a skill thing for him.
Yeah.
I've seen it before, yeah. I thought you were going to talk about the trash salad guy.
No.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, I've seen him.
He's funny. Okay, he's actually
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, what he says is normally funny.
Yeah, he's funny to watch. Ow. See ya, sucker. What's the line from isn't there a line from Christmas Vacation? Eat my rubber. There's something with rubber and dust when he like passes them or something.
Something.
I'm pretty sure there's a line. I just can't think of it.
I can't either. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. Eat my rubber. Is that the line? Yeah. It's like in the very beginning with the truck, isn't it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. It's funny, whatever it is, yeah. Pretty sure. I don't know, something like that. So we have an option to buy Field 17, Nick. It's ready to harvest.
What is it?
Carrots.
Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you can do that, but I don't think there's a carrot harvester in the sales.
Carrots aren't bad. They're not bad.
Well, how are you going to harvest them?
We can lease harvesters. Hold on. I literally just Googled eat my rubber, and the first thing that comes up is Christmas Vacation.
Nice.
There's a 2-minute clip. That's okay. Yeah, he goes, "Hey kids, look, a deer." That's the first part. Oh man. Hold on, I'm watching this clip. Come on, it's like a 2-minute clip. It doesn't need to be at all.
Right.
Kimmy, what's going on? How are you? Gonna pull around him, leave him safely behind him. Wait, he just said it. Dang it. Oh, he does just say, "Eat my rubber." Oh, he says, "We're gonna burn some dust here. Eat my rubber." And then Russ chimes in with the correct saying. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's your Christmas Vacation moment for today. Welcome, chat. I know you guys were waiting for it. Or something like that.
I'm just happy that today got somewhat warm outside.
Oh, yeah, you melting snow today?
Well, it's melting all the ice that we got this morning.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Eat my rubber. Kimmy, thanks for the stream.
That was supposed to be snow, and then when I looked outside earlier,
Yeah.
after it was done, it was probably 3/8 of an inch thick.
That's fun.
On my car, at least.
Yeah. Gotcha. Alright. Empty again, and then we'll go back. You betcha. Fire Shadow, what's going on? How are you? There's probably some quotes from the yeah, probably just from the Vacation series that could be like sound clips. I don't know any offhand, but Eat My Rubber could be one. That would be funny. I played any like racing games, you know. I don't really play racing games, but I do have the NASCAR games. You never know. Never know. Fire Shadow got done with the job interview. Let's go. I hope it went well. Pete said heading home. I'm good, Fire. I'm good. Cool, but I like them small. Kimmy says about the azalea bushes. that we risked our lives for, Nick.
Oh,
Remember, Miss. I need the azalea bushes. Oh,
I need
never mind.
17. I need
I don't need
17
them
azalea
anymore.
bushes.
Honestly, I don't even care because that was a fun adventure we went on.
I have a lot of diamonds too.
I got 65.
I
Yeah,
had like 20 some. And I wasn't even trying to get
that's
really good diamonds.
the most diamonds I think I've mined in a long time. A long time.
I say the only reason recently I've actually mined a decent amount of diamonds was
Yeah.
for the redstone. All the redstone we got for
Yeah.
tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. Yeah. Never enough redstone. Never enough.
I think after this pass, I'm gonna have to take off for the
Yeah, you're good.
the day.
You're good.
Watch the kiddo sitting at his door.
I gotcha. No, Kimmy, it's all good. Like I said, it was a fun adventure. So, honestly, it was kind of just an excuse to go on a little adventure, you know, because like the building part of Minecraft's fun, but sometimes the adventure is just it's so much fun, you know.
Sometimes it's not always about the destination; it's about the journey.
Sure, yeah, it's about just doing some random stuff, like you know, flying full speed into a cave.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Nah, it's a good time. And I'm serious about exploring that big lush cave on Friday.
Yeah.
It's a big one that nobody's ever been in. So, at least I don't think anybody's been in it. I want to. The first thing I want to do, actually, to prepare for that, I'm gonna build or make, not build. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of night vision potions.
Yeah.
Just to have. And then maybe, I mean, we'll have totems. So, yeah.
I was planning tomorrow night to go sit at the raid farm and do a bunch of totem mining.
Yeah.
Or farming.
I gotcha. Banana, what's going on? How are you? I've got one shulker box full of them right now.
Yeah, but how fast we were going through them last night. A shulker's not going to get us very long.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. If we're going to go Lush Cave exploring, one, I'm going to have a bow on me. Two, night vision potions. Three, I'm going to have my chest plate where I can put it on when we're actually in there fighting. Because the Elytra offers no protection. Chest plate does.
Right.
So that's going to kind of help too, at least for me. The other thing was really the totems were caused because I flew into walls.
Yeah.
So, although I probably would have, it was the skeletons that were the biggest problem for me.
I mean, I popped my totem with a creeper.
Creepers didn't bother me. I got blast protection.
I got to a spot where I fought like 3 or 4 zombies and a skeleton.
Yeah, the skellies were the worst.
And then
he got creeped.
The creeper, I was fighting the creeper after I got all that. Yeah. And I backed myself into a 2-block high wall.
Gotcha.
I couldn't jump.
Gotcha. See, I was trying to like play in the water because the mobs can't really fight the water, right?
Right.
So I was trying to use the water to my advantage, but the skeletons just, you know, they're pretty good. So
yeah,
that's all right. Don't forget, torches too. Yeah, shulker and torches. At least a shulker, probably 2 of totems just to have. First things first, we'll set up like a little base of operation. You know, we just got 72,000 liters of sorghum off that field.
Not bad.
That's pretty good for that little field.
Yep.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna have to run for the.
All right. Have a good one. We'll catch you later.
Yep. Talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Rats. Yep, torches, food, night vision. See, night vision potions will be really nice at first because then you can see the mobs. So, like, you know, if we go, we're gonna do this Friday, but like, pop down there, set up a little base of operations, make it safe with torches a little, and then just, you know, kind of sit back and use the bow and take out all the skellies, and then kind of go from there, and you know, and then run through, yes, and you know, torch the whole thing. For sure. And then it would be cool if we can get people to cooperate, just for funsies, to have a shulker or a double chest or something. When we get done, if we could throw in like all the diamonds and the redstone and the lapis, and just to see like a total, like this is what we got out of this lush cave. That would be cool to me. The problem is, I don't want to cooperate with that probably, so. Because, yeah. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, we don't really need, I mean, we have diamonds in our sorter. Like, it's not, it doesn't really matter, you know. I do keep some of my ender chests just so they're handy for me, but same thing with emeralds. I just keep them in there because they're handy. But there's plenty of emeralds in our sorter, too, so. It's not a big deal. All right, we're going to field 9 now, chat. We're going to field 9. Next up, field 9. Got a little sorghum here to harvest. Let's. And then we'll progress time. Actually, we might have pigs to sell again too, right? One more month we'll have pigs to sell. Actually, aren't the cows 36 months? Oh no. Oh no. So we're getting close on our cows too. So that's good. Sell some of those off and make some money off of them. Rats. So we got another little, it's a decent sized field, I guess. It's not tiny. Shouldn't take us too long here. Got the evil tram lines to get rid of. Although, welcome to Farm Sim. Well, I guess they are on the whole thing. On the map, they're not on the whole thing. So, I don't know. That's Farm Sim for you. That's all right. But yeah, if we prepare for a lush cave, last night we kind of just jumped in. We didn't even really have torches on us. So, plus we got out of the lush cave too. That area where we found most of our stuff was not technically lush cave. So, but it was fine. It was fun. It was a good time. Well, they're not ready yet. Yeah, they're 50% on the reproduction. We'll see. Because at some point, I think the price starts going down. So we don't want that. Honestly, 100. I'm fine with just 100. To be honest. Although if it's gonna do that, we probably should buy 150. Like sell off and reset, kind of. Because if we go with 150 and then they breed 150 instead of only having 100, we'd have 150. That would probably work better. Or they'll breed the next 100, then we'll sell them. It's all good. We got time to think about that yet. So 44%. This is actually going to be a decent amount here too. All right. Then we get up here and it's like terrible yield compared to the past we were just on. That's okay though. So yeah, already got a list of things for Friday chat for Minecraft. I know you guys that are here for Farm Sim are probably tired of Minecraft talk, but It's just what's on the brain right now, you know? It's just what's on the brain, chat. What mods do we play with? Oh, you know, some different ones. This combine's a mod, the map's a mod, courseplay, auto drive. That trailer's a mod. I don't have a lot of mods. Got an old truck, some tractors, different trailers. Might have a bulldozer. I don't have it, but I have it. You know what I mean? Just some different stuff. Gotta have the land all. Some little gravity wagons, a few tractors, nothing crazy. That's all those mods. Plus some script stuff, you know, better contracts and stuff like that. So yeah, just some different stuff. Nothing crazy though. And no, I don't have a list of mods, but if you're interested in a specific mod, we'll point you. It's either gonna be from the mod hub or from Itch usually, so yeah. That's pretty much it. You betcha. Which mod? That would be the lazy distribute mod, I guess. I don't use it, but I think that does it. I think. I'm not really sure on that, to be honest. Because again, I don't use that one. That's all right. Thing 30% off that. That was bad on that pass. Way better on this other side of the field. Jeepers. Kimmy, if you can't get them through the mod hub, they should, or if you can't get them through the Google Drive, they're in the mod hub. I would assume it's the lazy distribute mod. So I don't know. Did a 24-hour stream in the garage. So you must be thinking about my buddy Casey. Or my buddy Zach. We didn't do 24-hour streams in the garage with my brother. My brother and I, we started Puma Plow together. I don't even know how many years we like made content together, videos and streams and stuff. And then yeah, he decided he didn't want anything to do with it anymore. So yeah, if you're thinking of like garage streams, that was either my buddy Casey or my buddy Zach. Or actually, my sister made an appearance on one of those streams. She came over for a couple hours. That one time. So yeah, you betcha. That was my brother. Then that was over at his house. That wasn't in the garage. We had a room in his basement set up for our. We had actually a pretty decent setup at the time. It was pretty cool. It didn't have enough monitors for how I operate these days, but it was a pretty decent setup. It was okay. It was good for us back in the day. But as far as like RP mods, I don't have any of those. I don't RP. I just play the game. I don't role play. So yeah, don't have any of those. But yeah, that was actually a really cool setup. I was talking about it the other day too, but like we had our two like main recording stations, and then towards the end of us like having that setup, we had like computers there, Xbox 360s, Xbox Ones, and then laptops too. And it was like we had like desktops and laptops. It was quite a setup. The Xboxes were in a different room, and we just ran the cables like through the wall to keep the heat down and the noise. Manual auger mod. I don't use that right now. No, I've used it in the past, but I don't use that now. Yeah. I've used the manual. Yeah, I used that once. I don't use it anymore. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Appreciate the follow. Yeah, no, don't use that anymore. Yeah, it was a cool setup, man. We even had switches on the wall. We added some circuits at his house, basically. And we had 2 switches on the wall. And basically one controlled my side of the setup and one controlled his side of the setup. So that when we were done at the end of the night, we could literally just turn it off and everything was off. The Xboxes weren't drawing the PCs weren't drawing any power. Like, it was all just turned off. Which was always really awkward when somebody new would come over and they'd like go to reach for the light switch. It's like, no. That was always a little awkward that first time somebody new would come over. Like, do not touch those switches. I don't know why we didn't make them like red or something, you know, but yeah, just 2 switches on the wall. And it controlled the whole setup. It was kind of neat. But that's all right. It is what it is. A lot better off these days without him, to be honest. People that were here back then and here now, it's a thing. People know it. A lot happier around here these days, you know? That's the big thing. I'm not angry all the time, and he was always angry too, so you know, it's difficult to work with your family, and especially when you don't have a contract. There's no contracts, right? We should have had a contract. We should have laid it out on paper. We should have both agreed to it, signed it, whatever. Had a notary, notarized it even if we wanted to. We should have done all that. We should have opened a separate bank account. Like a joint bank account, business bank account, whatever, you know, we should have done that. We didn't. You know, we weren't making that much money at the time, but it all went to his account. Magically all disappeared, you know? So, kind of crazy how that works, isn't it, chat? It just vaporized. I don't know where it went. The spreadsheet that we had that kept track of every dollar in and every dollar out that was for Puma Plow magically vaporized one day. Huh. Crazy how that works. Anyway. Just remember, chat, you can pick your nose. You can't pick your family. All right? Just remember that. Life lessons with John and friends. No, I said friends. I apologize. I admitted the other day that Kimmy and I were friends, though. I did say that, chat. Ugh. So gross. I think I just said it again, too. Crap. Oh, goodness. She said I'm not allowed to take it back, though, because she'll be upset. So I can't take it back. Blink twice if I'm not okay. No, it's fine. It's all good. It's all fun, chat. It's all fun. Just remember that. You watched Deadliest Catch, lasted 3 or 4 episodes, had enough. Oh, goodness. I won't, Kimmy. Chat, send help. Send help. Oh, man, I'm joking. JK lol. JK lol. Yo, it's Casey. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? What's poppin'? Not much, besides this can of soda on my front porch today. That definitely popped. Oh, man. Other than that, not much. What's up with you, bro? How you been? Just harvesting some sorghum. I bought a bunch of fields the other day, and there was a bunch of random stuff planted on them, so... Part of today, anyway, is to clean up the random stuff and try to start working on getting these fields, you know, up to my standard when it comes to precision scores. At least a little bit. But, we're aiming for like 95 right now, so. And the only reason we're not getting hundreds is, well, we only have the one no-till corn planter, so. I can't plant all the fields with one planter. I mean, I could. But I'm choosing not to, because that's a lot of planting with one planter, you know. But we'll get everything in shape eventually. 57. That was an alfalfa field. I had plowed it under. So there's that. Dude, Static, you're not kidding about Static? Casey, you're not kidding about the winds, bro. It's a little gusty out there today. The farm's good. Farm's good. Kind of burning through this map. We were talking about it earlier a little bit, but like we are kind of rolling. I'm kind of rolling through this map, so we won't be on here for a super long time. Winds are sustained at 19 today. And higher wind gusts are possible, which it's happening. Because once in a while, my garage door, it sounds like a kazoo with the wind. So the wind has to hit it just right. And today it's happened a couple times, and it kind of catches me off guard and kind of spooks me a little bit when it happens, to be honest. So yeah. There's one other thing you want for the train station, but does not include going into a cave. Oh, that's no fun, Kimmy. What do you want for the train station? That was, honestly, Dan, I'm gonna speak for Dan, Bear, Nick, and myself. And James was there. I don't know if Tomcat showed up or not, but we were having fun. It was fun. So, it's okay. We were having a great time. So, yeah. Oh, you want a bell to hang over the door? You can trade at the village trade a villager for a bell, Kimmy. Trade emeralds for a bell. We were having a great time. So, yeah. Having a great time. But, yeah, you can get one from the villagers trading hall. You can trade with the villagers, or you can steal one from a village, but... Either way, you can get one. Oh, man. Goodness me, chat. All right, so we've gotten that done. I think we're out of things to harvest for right now, right? We are indeed out of things to harvest. Okay, so I'm just going to leave my combine here. We'll go up here. We'll check the critters. Okay, Nick fed the cows, but they need more food. So we'll do that. And then I think I'm going to get a truck going to the pigs as well. So let's do that first because it's sitting over... Actually, where is it sitting? It's over there already. Okay. There goes the wind again out there, chat. All right, we got to use the white one. That way it gets dirty. The white truck is so obnoxious. That's all right. It's fine. A bell would make sense, though, Kimmy, for sure. For sure. We could actually make it so, like, we could bury a bell in there somewhere or note blocks so that when minecarts come in, like, it plays music. We could totally do that. Chad, I guess I need to chaff some corn today, too. We're getting kind of far back in this building, so I guess we need to run a little chaff today at some point. Which is fine. Not a big dealio. Kind of liking, because if I don't have to do it every year, you know, it's kind of a W in my book. Kind of like same thing with like the manure, the slurry, I should say, or our manure both. If I don't have to do it every year, I'd be more likely to do it once in a while. So same deal. And honestly, I think really what we built last night would have not, the building's great. Let me back up when I say this. The part that I built last night, the guts of the train station, I think would actually be better as a subway. Like underground. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Because it's kind of weird when you walk in and you just see that wall now. But I think the wall will also get better once we get signs on it for each place, which we don't know where the tracks are going yet, so we can't really do signs. But once we get signs in place, the wall should start looking better. Because it'll make more sense. So that's Friday's job, I guess, is to try to start figuring out where the minecart tracks are going to go and stuff. I got a whole list of things to do Friday. Which is not a bad thing, honestly. Not a bad thing at all. It's a good thing to have a list of things to do. Alright. Okay. Upward. These we'll go ahead and put the rest of them in here. 5 there. And then we're gonna have to see where we're at. But most likely we'll run some chaff this year. Why not? Set the whole thing up. We actually need to get these other bales out of here and wrap them too. They're technically chaff bales. They're the ones that snuck through the baler without wraps. So. It's all good. Oh, I didn't realize I had the bales on still. What's going on? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Kind of thought I left the bales in here. Didn't realize I didn't put my forks down. There we go. Leave them behind. Yeah, what is going on? What's up? Rats. Alright, there's that. Let's park that there for now. We are down to what? Ooh, yeah. 124 out of 250. We have 11 chaff bales that we need to wrap. But we'll get to that, so. All right, back to the hoose. Do a little fast time. All right. I think it's getting windier throughout the day too, Chad. It wasn't windy when I first came out here today. Back at like whatever time that was. And now it's like You can see the grass blowing in the snow cam. Like, it's getting windy. It's getting windy with it out there, you know? Getting jiggy with it, chat. Nah. Getting jiggy with it. Let's see. That is the 15-meter head. That's the one that's too big. All right. I do have a snow cam. Actually, it is several snow cams. Depending on which, there's a total of 5 cameras on like a mount that I made. It's kind of like a series of shelves. So there's like this one's like basically on the ground. And then there's another one like right above it, and then right above it, and then right above it. And then the top one is actually a camera that you can tilt and pan. I don't think I've shown that one on stream hardly at all, but actually that's a 40-foot grain head, or that's a 55-foot. That's a 40-foot header cart. We could use that, right, for that other head that Nick had. I do believe. Might as well grab it. Might be too big, but at least it's a header cart. Yeah, we'll just grab that until we can get the right header that we want. We'll just use that. But yeah, it's so last year I think is the first year I had a camera outside. And then I made this mount for this year, because last year the problem was I had a camera basically sitting like pretty much on the ground. And we got a big snowstorm and it buried the camera. And so you couldn't see the camera anymore. It was gone, right? So you couldn't see anything out. You could just see snow. So it's like, well, that's kind of lame. So for this year, I was like, well, I don't want to lose the camera again. And so I built this mount so that we would have multiple camera options. So that was the whole reason for it. So look how much noise you don't need them. No, and I mean the only reason I have it is for stream. So I can hit this button and show it on stream. That's the only reason I have it. Because when it's snowing, it's kind of fun to check in on it once in a while, like live, you know, or maybe it's not live. I don't know. It's live enough. There might be a delay on it. I don't know. Is there a delay on it, chat? Never tell. There might be. There might not be. I don't know. There definitely is a delay. How much of a delay? I'm not going to tell anybody. Is it the same every day? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I'm never telling. Anyway, so we're just going to stash these bales off to the side for now until we get our baler set up back out here. That's not at all what I wanted to do with it, but okay. Alrighty. But yeah, that's the only reason I have it. And then actually I've been thinking about, I need to get a rain gauge. Although once it gets warm, that camera's going to have to come down, so. Or at least get moved. I could probably keep it. I just have to move it back. I don't know, because the problem is when if we go to like trim right in front of it, you're going to cover the bottom camera in like grass. Plus, I don't want to have to trim around, like put a string trimmer that close to a camera, you know? I don't want to do that, to be honest. So, I don't know what we'll do with it, but yeah. It's not the camera, it's the fact that I don't want to trim around it all summer. Yeah, that's the cameras are waterproof. They're fine. I just don't want to trim around it all summer. Plus, there's just, you know, there's an extension cord running out to it There's actually a little weatherproof box that's sitting at the base of the snow cam, where all the like power adapters are. Yeah. No, so that part's fine. It's just that well, the little box will kill grass, which that doesn't matter, I guess, but it's more so the trimming around it is the part I don't want to do all summer. So at some point we'll have to take the snow cam down, which it's a snow cam. It's not meant to be in the summer. Although a rain gauge camera would be kind of sick. All right. That would be kind of cool. I am such a nerd, chat. And I own it too, and I don't care. It's fine. What I would really like, I keep talking about wanting to get internet at the farm. And what I would really like is to have internet down there and then have a rain gauge cam set up down there. And then a snow cam too in the winter. That would be pretty sick, but likelihood of that happening is probably not very high. Because at the end of the day, it's not my farm, right? It's Dad's, and if he doesn't want internet down there, then well, I guess I won't get internet down there. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of his call. So, it's like, hey, I need to mount a satellite dish on the roof of the building. You know, he's not really on board with that. So. Although I totally wouldn't put it on the roof. I'd put it out on our... We have a power pole, but it has our dusted on light on it. I think I'd put it out on that pole. Because if nothing else, there is technically power right there from our dusted on light. We might have to put an outlet in there. Or actually, no, you'd probably... No, because the power part doesn't go outside from the Starlink, so... I'd probably put it out there, though, and then just run the Starlink wire out to it. But it's all good. So actually, then I need an outlet up in our loft. There is no outlet in our loft. Actually, there is, but it's for the air compressor, and it gets turned on and off with a switch. So, we wouldn't want that. We could add an outlet real easy, though. Not afraid of adding an outlet. I mean, shoot, Dad and I pretty much wired that entire shed, so. Not afraid of messing with electricity. Although most of the time, I only will work on stuff if it's turned off. Dad will work on it if it's hot. And I don't like that at all. One time he was doing something, I don't know I think he was over at Grandpa's house when Grandma and Grandpa moved to town. I think he went over there to mess with something with the clothes dryer. Although that's a gas dryer at that house. I don't know what he was doing, where he was at. Might have been, you know, it might have been down at my grandma's, down my mom's. Anyway, he was messing with 220 power once in a basement. And the story he tells is that he woke up on the other side of the basement. So, not sure how he got there, apparently. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, obviously, but kind of wild. All right, we're down to 204, which we haven't been giving as many straw bales as we should. And then we've got the 88 over here, so we definitely need to find our baler tractor, which I believe is over here. Yeah, definitely gonna need to run the baler. Do some chaffing today. So yeah, that's definitely gonna have to happen. That auger's broken again today, chat. Let me just put that auger down because it's just awkward. We could get a windstorm that would take it, you know, at any moment. It's not clearly not chained to the. Clearly not. All right, can we? But when you move that, it snaps back into place, doesn't it? That's funny. Is that not? Oh, there we go. Okay. We're folding. Alright. That's good enough. Maybe it'll quit breaking. Now that it's folded up lower down. Maybe. Alright. Let's go fire up the baler and then we'll get our forage harvester out and we'll grab a tractor and our... Oh, this is the first time we get to use the big loading wagon for this. So we'll be able to go forever. It might suck when we go to bale or go to dump at the baler. We're going to have to wait forever, but that's okay. It happens. All right, baler, let's go. Then we probably should stop the guy that's feeding the pigs too, because he's going to run into this baler. Probably stop him before we leave the baler. Oh, there's no additive. There was no additive. I guess I don't pay attention to that very much, huh? Really should get better about that. Actually, how much does this thing hold? Good lord. This thing holds all the additive. Wowzers. I was hoping to put some in the harvester too, but I guess we can throw it all in here. And my neighbor, that guy, BMW's dad, chat, just, he's gonna cause an accident on my street one of these days. I don't understand with him. But he's got a good size, we'll call it a 4-car driveway, two wide, 2 deep, right? And he parks in his garage. But for some reason, when he drives down our street, he likes to open his garage door like way up the street. You know, he's kind of a little bit of an older feller, so I guess like he doesn't multitask when he's opening said garage door. And so he just kind of stops in the middle of our street to open his garage door. And I can't tell you how many close calls that I see where people are following him down the street. He kind of just stops in the middle of the street. No blinker. Nothing like that. He just basically slams on his brakes. And then he opens his door, his garage door, and then he drives up. You know, you would think if you have to stop to open your garage door, just pull in your driveway. Or, you know, hit your blinker and pull over to the side of the road. No. Doesn't care if anybody's behind him. Just slams on his brakes and stops. He just did it now. And is like a couple of houses away from where he even lives too, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, but he's gonna cause an accident on my street someday. He's gonna get sideswiped or rear-ended or something. It's gonna happen, like for sure. Obviously, I don't wish it to happen, but it will happen for sure. All right, so here's what I'm kind of thinking, chat. If does this work? Will this hook up to that? Which one's the big wagon? Probably the clean one, right? Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's got a Carolina squat and everything. There's a shed. Yep. There's a shed there. All right, found it. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Alright, we'll fill that up too. Why not? Wagon holds additive too. We're just gonna use all the additive today, apparently. Or at least fill up all the additive today. I don't know if we're gonna use any of it. It's alright. Alright, let's go. So since we have a larger wagon, and technically we can just leave the wagon full. I'm not gonna pick up any straw. I think when we meander to a bigger field. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what this will do. Will this actually run with a wagon on the back? Where'd that 300 liters of chaff come from? It's magically sitting in the harvester? All right. Interesting. Looks like it's working. All right, so this is a modified wagon. It should hold a little bit more. I think this is the modified wagon. I don't really know. They look the same. It's Kimmy. Kimmy, I just started. It's not a skipper. Chat, see what I deal with. See what I deal with. It's not a skipper. Gosh. Man. I did not. The hired worker did. This is not a 4X map, no. This is Iowa Plains View. It is a regular size map. Regular size map. There is a new 4X coming out on Friday, though, chat. I don't think I'm going to be playing it right away, though. I say that because I won't be here Saturday, so. Man. I mean, it's gonna be good. It's the Stevie 4X map. It's wood, or as I like to call it, ringworm. Kimmy, you know this. I talked to you about this off stream. Did I not? X or solo is way too big. See, I really like the size of a 4X map. What I don't like about a 4X map is how they run like crap because Farm Sim can't handle it. That's what I don't like about a 4X map. But other than that, I mean, 4X maps are great. They just run like crap. Well, I'm not still for sure, Gimme, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure at this point, so. Yeah. The bougie bunker. Bougie bunker you're looking for, just FC is the thing you're looking for, and howdy, how are you? Welcome in. I don't know yet, streaming? Kimmy, I don't know yet. I'll know after tomorrow. To be honest. Because tomorrow... Yeah, I don't know. We should know after tomorrow. Wow, look at that turn that thing just took. Wow. Think that'll leave a skipper there, Kimmy? Holy jumping. It's crazy. %, automation with auto driver course play. Let's go. So Pops decided to go ahead and order the whole drive shaft. So it has like the U-joint on the front. It has that weird ball bearing joint thing. I don't even know on the back. It's got it all. So, but it won't be here. It probably won't be here till next week. So I think what we should do is tomorrow, I think we should put the thing back together to a point. And that point is put it back together except for the drive shaft that goes from the gearbox to the rear end. Because if we put it back to that point, we can just flip the switch to four-wheel drive and then we'll have front-wheel drive. And then we can actually take it out and run it and see if it's still going to make that noise or not. Because if it still makes the noise, then it's not the drive shaft that's the problem. So, yeah. A sugar cane without a mod. Oh boy. That's fun. That's fun. The command is just exclamation point FC. Follower check. FC. But yeah, that's what I think we should do is put it back to back together to a point and see if it still makes the noise. I mean, I've run it in the shed on a jack stand, but that's not the same as like getting out and putting the thing under load and actually driving it. You know, it's just not the same. So that would be my thought. And then if it doesn't make the noise, then we go ahead and we take it to that auction on Saturday. Because Dad's like all about wanting to go to the auction, but he can't do all that walking. So he literally he just can't do it. So it's a lot, and it's a lot of standing too. It's not just a lot of walking. It's a lot of just standing around. So I like to check. The other thing you could do is just click on your own name in chat, and it should tell you, I believe. At least it tells me. I don't know if it tells you actually or not. But yeah. So, but yeah, he can't do all that walking, so we'll see what happens. But that would be my thing, is just put it back together to that point. Take it out and run it around the farm at least a little bit. Exclamation point FC is the command you're looking for. Just exclamation point FC. But yeah. And really we'll know Friday, because we're gonna go preview. Bales will get you your watch time. We'll know Friday, because I think we're gonna go preview the sale on Friday. So we'll see. We'll see how much stuff we think we want to buy, but won't actually pay for. So yeah. No, I'll be here Friday. We're gonna go in the morning. Friday morning we'll go preview. I'll be here Friday afternoon. Yeah. Yeah. We got plenty of time. As long as we get up at a reasonable time and go that way, we'll be fine. So yeah. Because it's a bit of a drive, actually. Like a bit. It's a bit of a drive from the house here. So yeah. All right, so chat, I'm gonna send this combine up to the shop, and we'll get that header cart with it, and we'll bring it back down here. And yeah, it's fine. Allison, she was here the other day. I can if I have to, Kimmy. I can if I have to. Do I always want to? Do I always? No, but if I have to, I can, yes. Oh my god, what is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Buddy, what are you doing? That means I have to go to bed at a reasonable time. Nah, I just sleep. It's fine. I just fall asleep at my computer Thursday night or Friday night. It's fine. Yeah. Oh my, what a turn. What a turn, chat. I think is he done now? He can't. All right, so clearly this isn't gonna work. Yeah, he just made a giant 8 out here. He draws a drawings after all that. All right. That's not what I want to lower. All right, let's go. Let's go. That was something. But he's out here making crop circles, you know. What are we doing here, dog? Literally. Yep. Hasn't been a mail fire in a long time. That's facts. Actually, yeah, that is definitely facts. I mean, Rancher, I think he would do okay eventually. And like a combine would do the same thing there, I think. It just would lift the header. Whereas a forage harvester is just going to leave the head down and drive on, you know? So I think it would basically do the same thing. But yeah. It's all good. Come on, just fill up. Alright, we are full. Turn off. Raise up. Raise it up. Raise the roof. Let's go, chat. Fold that header while we're at it. So there's 240,000. We didn't even go around the field. Although by the time you take the figure 8 in consideration, we probably did go around the field. The beautiful figure 8. It's fine. Now this part might take a minute. To actually... Oh, the thing wants to empty right into the baler. It's kind of... I need to turn that steering off. Problem is, actually, it's kind of not a problem. It's kind of nice. The way that the angle is here, which I know I can adjust that hitch, but I'm not going to. It makes it so that trailer's only riding on the back wheel, so it actually makes it better for backing up because the pivot point's farther from the harvester. So with the steering turned off, it's better. To be honest. Okay, so this part might... Actually, this isn't bad. I didn't realize how much that baler held. So it doesn't quite hold half my trailer. That's fine. So this would be the only slow part of this procedure. Is actually getting the trailer empty. But that's all right. It's not a big deal. It'll buff. 100. Oh, it holds 100. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad at all then, Jeff. That's not bad at all. Not too bad. Happy Tuesday. What's up? What's up? It's Pancake Tuesday, chat. Just remember that. It's always Pancake Tuesday. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. And it's always Pancake Tuesday. Just remember that, chat. At least in my house it is. At least in my house it is. Every Tuesday, without fail, it's Pancake Tuesday. I don't even question it anymore. I just walk in the house, and there's always like they're getting better about having the stuff ready to make pancakes. So you had pancakes last Tuesday. Can be nice. That's funny. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Wheels, I'll be honest. I haven't seen it yet. Hang on. Sean does titles for me, so I have not seen it. Lettuce, turn up the beats. That's a Sean AI title right there. Now you want pancakes? Well, come on over. I'll make you some pancakes and sausage patties. That's what they have. I'm having my tacos, but yeah. You betcha. It's so windy out there, chat. I keep getting distracted by the wind. I know that might sound weird, but it's true. I can like see trees moving in the cameras and you know, the grass moving in the camera and yeah. There's a lot of construction though, Casey, on 70. It'd probably be like 8 hours. Just saying. Where are the disappearing wrapped bales going? Oh, it's magic. They're going into the building. They're going into the bale storage. So that's where they're going. If you set this baler up just right, it works quite well to just take the bales, and now I don't have to worry about them. You know, it's pretty cool. I've actually done it before with like a hill, so you have like a downhill slope, so the bales roll downhill into the building. You know your ways around it. You taking the farm roads? That's kind of your option to get from your side of the state to buy it, isn't it? Well, Obels, we're gonna take a break here in just a second. Let me get another trailer load. But it is break time, yes. Definitely is break time. Let me clean this skipper up, otherwise Kimmy's gonna have a heart attack. Header. That header takes a minute. Jeepers. Are you happy, Kimmy? I cleaned it up. Wow. Wow. You're welcome. Alright, let's go this way. And then we'll go that way, and then we'll go this way. And then we'll have another trailer load before long, because we weren't empty, so. We'll get this other trailer load, and then we'll take our break. Jort, what's going on, man? How you doing today? All this beautiful corn out here, chat. We have lots of corn to harvest. I'm actually going to be... Oh, that's not the page I want. I am going to be, yeah, so we're sitting at 1.8 million corn right now. So I will be firing up the dryer. That's weird. I'll be firing up the dryer for the first time on this map. I want to make dry corn. I'm good. Good. Chilling. Oh no, another skipper, Kimmy. No. Oh no. What will we ever do? You think I have pigs to sell? I think you know what, Army, you might be right. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Let me check. Hang on. Next time, you're gonna tear down what he built in your yard. How dare you? I can't turn, chat. I can't turn to get the skipper, Kimmy. We'll get it later. We'll come back for it. Don't worry. That's valuable corn. That's worth like $4. Or wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's worth like $1.75, you know. Weather's a bit cloudy, but super windy on and off today here. Currently 55. I might have to turn air conditioning on after a while. If it wasn't so windy, I'd probably have to have my air on already, so. It's cold where you're at, huh? No, Thomas the train. Oh, then okay, you weren't here earlier. That's good. We'll keep it. We'll not. We don't need to talk about it. Oh, man. There might have been a potential project proposed. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to be anywhere near your house, Kimmy. For the record, let me just say that. It'll be somewhere in the world, but nowhere near anybody's house, okay? So it's not something that anybody has to look at all the time. Look at the turn. Yeah, the turnover by the barn was very bad. Yeah. That was an AI turn. So we're not going to AI anymore, I don't think. To be honest. So, yeah. It actually is kind of a awkward figure 8. Oh, it did that up here too. I didn't even know it did that up there. We definitely have some fixing to do on this field. That's for sure. But that's all right. We'll get it cleaned up eventually, you know. Crop circles. Yes, it is. This is Iowa Plains-View. Is the map we're playing. You know that hitch thing, Chad? The hitch thing would be great on the back of this thing, actually. We don't have that. It's a 3-point hitch, so it wouldn't actually work on here, but it would be nice right now. Actually, I can't go back that way. I can't. My GPS is set for here, so we'll just go here. I'm just trying to fill this trailer so I can go park it at the baler and then go take my break. We're a little late on our break time today, but who's keeping track? Not me. Obviously. There is one for the forage harvester, is there? That would be nice though, honestly. Stuff would just turn so much better. Here, what? Look at this, chat. Look at that grass moving. It's crazy windy out there. Like 20-mile-an-hour winds, like pretty much the whole day. Which I know is not bad for some of you. I'm aware. It's bad for here right now. Today. I'm glad I'm not at the farm today. What was that, Sunday? Sunday, it was like 30 with like 20-mile-an-hour winds. It was miserable down there. Absolutely miserable at the farm. But, yeah, no, that's part of it. It happens. There's really nothing down there to block the wind, so it can get very windy down there and very nasty, and like it's dry, so the sand was blowing. And yeah, it's bad. I'm sure it's whipping down there today too. I bet you there's places like where you're driving down the road and you can't see because the sand is blowing across the road so bad. I've seen them use snowplows on the sand before. Push it back off the road. Oh, that would be nice, Jeff, yeah. Just for the turning capabilities, that would be nice, right? Might have to get that, Jeff. Oh, and it's adjustable height, so you can actually make your wagon drive on the ground and not. Oh, that's super nice. I'm gonna keep that open, Jeff. I'll have to add that to the server. We might have to break the rule and buy that. Might just have to break the rule on that one. Rules are meant to be broken, right? Wow, he did miss a lot up here on this turn. The thing is, I think the forage harvester won't back up when it has a trailer on. So hence these really awkward turns. So yeah. But that's all right. It's fine. Oh, Chad, I got a story when I come back from my break about an Amazon return. It's almost not worth dealing with, but anyway. I'll tell you that story when I come back after a minute here. Oh boy. I don't know if we got that or we ran it over. My bad. All right, just trying to get full. We're at 80%. Get to 100. We'll go park it over the baler and go take a break and let it bale while we're gone. That's working smarter, not harder, right there. Or something. Unlike the way the AI turns, you know. Unlike that. That's okay. What is that stuck there? Tractor? I tell him to go there? I don't know if I told him to go there. Oh, it's the lime spreader tractor. Huh. I don't think I... Okay. I guess he just decided to drive there. Did he spread that field down there? Didn't I move the lime spreader? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, I know what's going on. This was the first time liming this field. So he switched from regular hired worker to auto drive to drive home to get more lime. I didn't know it would do that. I mean, if you have it on course play, it'll do that. I didn't know it would do that for regular hired worker. Huh. That's interesting. So yeah, that field's going to take all the lime. A couple of these are 9, 10, 11. 13 technically was limed. It's off a little. It's not that bad. 12 is going to take a lot. 14. And I guess we'll go ahead. We need to farm 15 long enough to get its precision score to, like, you know, 99 or 100 or 95 or 100. But beyond that, I'm not going to farm it. So I think I'm just going to leave it be as it is once we get our precision score fixed. So most likely that lime spreader, the lime buy point's probably out of lime. Is what's wrong, why he's just sitting there. So if I had to guess, but yeah, probably out of line. I don't know, Jeff. I don't know if it's smart enough to do that, but I guess we can figure it out. What crop am I converting? It's corn. It's corn. So once I start this unload here and I walk away from it, it should continue to unload. It's corn. Okay, so this is filling. The problem is field 13. It's not even going to the right field. It's not even going to the right field, Jeff, so this might not, that might not work, honestly. Dude, stop. You're here. You're filling. So most likely he's just going to drive down there and then stop because, yeah. Tell you what, you guys can ride with this guy. I'm going to go take my break. I'll be right back in a minute.